Welcome to Digitize, the channel where creativity meets technology. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been buzzing in the tech world for years: Apple Intelligence. You know, that magical blend of hardware, software, and machine learning that Apple has been promising would revolutionize the way we interact with our devices. From Siri's humble beginnings to the latest advancements in AI-powered features, Apple has made some big promises. But the question on everyone's mind is, did they deliver? Were those promises kept, or did they fall short? Well, grab your favorite Apple device, because we're about to break it all down. Let's start with Siri, the face, or rather, the voice of Apple Intelligence. When Siri first launched back in 2011, it was groundbreaking. For the first time, we had a virtual assistant that could set reminders, send texts, and even tell us jokes. But over the years, Siri has faced some serious competition from the likes of Google Assistant and Amazon's Alexa. So, has Siri kept up? Well, yes and no. Apple has made significant improvements, like on device processing for better privacy and faster responses. Siri can now handle more natural language queries and even control smart home devices with ease. But let's be honest, it still struggles with complex tasks and often feels like it's playing catch-up to its rivals. So, while Siri has come a long way, it's not quite the game-changer we were promised. Now, let's talk about Apple's machine learning prowess. One of the biggest promises Apple made was that their devices would get smarter over time, learning from your habits to make your life easier. And to some extent, they've delivered. Take the Photos app, for example. It uses machine learning to recognize faces, objects, and even scenes, making it easier than ever to find that one photo from your vacation 3 years ago. The same goes for features like predictive text, which learns how you type to suggest words and phrases. But here's the thing, while these features are impressive, they're not exactly groundbreaking. Google has been doing similar things for years, and in some cases, doing them better. So, while Apple has kept its promise of making devices smarter, it's hard to say they've truly led the pack in this area. Another area where Apple promised big things was privacy. They've always said that your data is yours and yours alone, and that their AI features would work without compromising your privacy. And to their credit, they've largely delivered on this front. Features like on-device processing mean that your data stays on your device rather than being sent to the cloud. This is a huge win for privacy, especially in a world where data breaches are all too common. But there's a trade-off. Because Apple's AI is so focused on privacy, it sometimes feels less powerful than cloud-based alternatives. For example, Siri's limitations compared to Google Assistant can be partly attributed to this focus on privacy. So, while Apple has kept its promise of prioritizing privacy, it's come at the cost of some functionality. Now, let's talk about Apple's foray into augmented reality, AR, and how it ties into Apple Intelligence. With ARKit, Apple promised to bring immersive experiences to our devices, blending the digital and physical worlds in ways we've never seen before. And they've made some impressive strides. Apps like IKEA Place let you visualize furniture in your home before you buy it, while games like Pokémon Go have taken AR mainstream. But here's the catch: AR still feels like a niche feature rather than a core part of the Apple experience. While the technology is there, it hasn't yet reached the level of ubiquity that Apple seemed to promise. So while AR is cool, it's not quite the revolution we were led to expect. Another big promise from Apple was seamless integration across devices. The idea was that your iPhone, iPad, Mac, and even Apple Watch would work together so seamlessly that you'd barely notice the transition from one to the other. And for the most part, they've delivered. Features like handoff, universal clipboard, and AirDrop make it easy to move between devices without missing a beat. But there are still some gaps. For example, While you can start an email on your iPhone and finish it on your Mac, not all apps support this level of integration. And while continuity features are great, they're not always reliable. So while Apple has made significant progress in creating a unified ecosystem, it's not quite the seamless experience we were promised. Now, let's talk about Apple's latest push into AI, with features like on-device transcription, in the Voice Memos app, and real-time text recognition in Photos. These are impressive feats of engineering, and they show that Apple is still committed to pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI. But again, the question is, are these features enough to keep Apple ahead of the competition? Google, for example, has been offering similar features for years, and in some cases, they're more advanced. So, while Apple is keeping up, it's hard to say they're leading the charge. Finally, let's talk about the future. Apple has always been a company that looks ahead, and their recent announcements suggest that they're not done with AI just yet. Rumors of a smarter Siri, more advanced AR features, and even AI-powered health monitoring suggest that Apple is still committed to delivering on their promises. But the challenge will be balancing innovation with privacy and ensuring that their AI features are as powerful as they are secure. So, did Apple keep its promises when it comes to Apple Intelligence? The answer is a bit of a mixed bag. They've made significant strides in areas like privacy, device integration, and machine learning. But they've also fallen short in others, like Siri's capabilities and the ubiquity of AR. The truth is, Apple Intelligence is a work in progress, and while they've delivered on many of their promises,